Okay, so a bit more of a different one here today. Today we're going to be looking at the all-around bad financial decisions people make. Yes, we're talking about credit cards. We're talking about bad car payments. We're talking about rent. We're talking about loads of shit. If you want to see more videos like this, leave a like, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
What's a bad financial decision that you regret making in life?
When I was 18 and I decided to open 5 credit cards. I think that was
How is that even possible? How
Why
are you
you say
even
that?
able to get
Because
that?
when you're 18, you think you're like, okay, I'm gonna spend all this freaking money,
That is free money.
and then you gotta pay back.
Yeah.
And you're 18 and dumb, and you're like Victoria's Secret, credit card here, like, you know, it's all cool, but then you get into debt. So that's probably the worst. So if you're 18, don't get credit cards. Be smart about it. Open one at a time. Pay it off. Pay it every month. I'm gonna give you that.
And then what was the amount of debt you were in?
It wasn't that much, but it was about 4K.
Okay, you paid it off already?
I paid it off. Learned my lesson, and now I only use credit cards for emergencies.
Okay.
Wow.
And what do we do for a living?
That's
I
not
am
what you
a
should be
patient
doing.
care coordinator at a dental office.
Oh,
What's
nice.
starting pay for that?
Starting pay just really depends, but right now I started at 18, but now I'm at 27.
Okay, growth.
Yeah.
Good work, good work.
Thank you.
I tell you what, she has a point with the open up the credit cards one at a time. I don't even know how she gets approved for 5 credit cards at 18. How is that even possible? That is sharking young people at such a young age. That's nuts. I don't agree with the fact that she's saying she uses credit cards only for emergencies. No, that's not even what you should be doing. But, you know, at least she's learned. She just went into $4,000 of debt for it, but at least she's learned.
What's your 401k balance, just while we're on that, because I don't have the document?
So it's like 5,000.
Okay, and is that your only retirement account? Because I don't have any others.
Yeah.
Okay, so your previous job, you rolled over into this, or you didn't have things?
So I have taken out my 401k
Why?
like, multiple times
Multiple times? Why? Why possibly?
because like I don't know. People have told me like you can just take it out. So
So
Well,
you did
yes,
it?
Of course you can.
Just like, oh
There's
yeah.
penalties and taxes, but yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. You can go murder someone right now. There'll still be consequences.
yeah, I regret it now, but
Would you do this multiple times?
like 2020 and 2019, like I think it was like 2 years back to back. I did.
Damn.
That's insane. What did you take it out for?
It.
What even contribute?
Well,
even
no,
contributed
actually,
that point?
I did use some of it when I purchased a house.
Okay, so you use that towards the down payment on a first home?
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. So
Is it?
you were able to use that penalty free.
Well, I didn't know what I was doing, so I think it was a penalty.
Oh
You
man.
can take out of IRAs. 401k should be the same. I just want to extra confirm. Okay, so this was just my ignorance on this. No, you still likely succumb to a penalty.
Damn.
Yeah,
And any
there was still a
taxes?
penalty with that. So
Why? Because what you did essentially with the penalty, you paid a 10% interest rate at minimum
yeah,
on the money to put it out. Did you know you wanted to get a house?
yeah.
Then why the was it in a 401k?
I don't know.
Oh man.
Well, to be
This is-
very clear, with the money that's left in there, which I don't even know if it's going to stay in there because you've withdrawn twice, but either way, the money that's in there, you're desperately behind on retirement.
I mean, that's just crazy, right? You just take out your money like that. Please, guys, if you're going to be saving for your retirement, don't do this. Don't be the person that is going to be like, oh, well, I still have this money that I saved up. Please save that for when you retire. And when you grow old, you can actually use it. Don't be like this, man.
One of the worst things you could be doing right now is not managing your money right, regardless on how much money you make. Because I feel like right now in this economy, it's real easy to make bad financial decisions.
Absolutely.
I mean, the fact that I can finance just about anything kind of speaks to that. I got Klarna, Afterpay, paying for credit cards, loans, all kind of stuff.
Yep.
It's just a lot easier to go broke. I feel like the consumerism is really being pushed on us more and more. Like, gotta have that nice car that costs more every year. Gotta have a nice place with white cabinets and all up-to-date appliances. Oh, don't worry about getting up at all. Just use DoorDash and pay 40% extra for the convenience. Gotta go on vacation every few months to show off my friends, even if I can't afford it. And when I can't afford it...
Can I be honest with y'all, chat? I get caught in the DoorDash thing too. I do. But hear me out. I got the Dash Pass for free. Like, I don't ever just buy anything on DoorDash. Like, usually what I'm getting is buy one, get one frees, or like discounted food, because it's like, I'm gonna at least get my money's worth if I get a buy one, get one free type of thing. So I can at least get 2 meals out of it, at least. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I DoorDash to work a lot, because you just be so busy in work. And it's like, I'm paying the same amount around the workplace than I am to DoorDash, so I might as well, since I have the Dash Pass already. But that's why I do it, and I can also afford it. Unlike some people, just cannot afford it.
I could put it on Afterpay. What I mean is, there's just so much temptation around spending your money that it just makes it more difficult every year. Like, you really gotta have that discipline. Like, you can go borrow your whole check before you even get it and be broke by payday.
Yo!
What I'm saying is, those expenses, they get expensive, and all this extra consumerism, it's a lot. And the way the economy is, you really gotta watch yourself.
Those Afterpay and Klarna things got people in chokehold, bro. I forgot what it's called, where you can get your check early and stuff. Bro, that is crazy too. That is crazy. If you want to get your check early, you can literally just get a credit card and they will do that for you without charge. There's people who get charged for that on interest. It's crazy, yo.
This is my 2-year review of my $70,000 mistake here, purchasing this vehicle in 2023, just because I needed a vehicle, and then walking in and letting them,
and you bought a $70,000
play
one
with the numbers for me. Since the 2-year warranty is up, I started doing all the maintenance myself, and so one thing I noticed right off the bat was that my cabin air filter was fucking filthy, so that they hadn't changed it in the 2 years we've had it. This right here is already starting to change the color. It's making me angry. Several pieces of chip paint within the first 5,000 miles, and I brought it up, and they told me that the paint was not under warranty.
Oh, wow.
They also told me by Ford specs they were allowed to have these all over the car.
Hey, man, if you gonna get them new cars, check them warranties, man. Check them warranties, because they be playing. Them dealerships be playing around, bro. And somebody in the comments just said, yo, how did you end up paying $70,000 for an Explorer? That math ain't math. It is a Ford Explorer, though. Don't those cars go for like $40K? Like, bro, them Johns going for $30,000, $60,000 for the 2025s. You paying $70,000 for that, John. We don't call them car salesmen anymore. We call them car loaners, because you not even buying them cars no more. It's just straight loaning to y'all. $70,000 on an Explorer is crazy. Wow.
Reason why you broke is because you don't know how to separate your money. You telling me you get your deposits and pay your bills out of the same account? You telling me when you pull up through a drive-thru, you swiping that same card as you get your check in? You telling me you got Afterpay's, Klarna all on the same fucking card that you get in your check in? And I know y'all like to clown people who got chime accounts, but wouldn't you like to get your money faster and have your money a little more secure?
I get
in
it.
an account that you're only getting your deposits in there. The only reason why you have the account is to get your money early. I didn't become financially literate and smart with my money until I learned to split my money up.
I'm not opposed to Chime. I'm really not opposed to it. I get why people get the Chime account so they can get the check early and all that. And I think you get the check early for free, right? It's no cost for it. I've just never used it.
I won $100,000 after winning America's Next Top Model in 2017, and here is the story of my biggest financial mistake of my life. So after I won the show, they actually gave me a check for $100,000. Boom, baby, I'm rich. And for some reason, my little itty-bitty undeveloped brain thought that meant it was $100,000 post-tax. Like, they obviously already took out the game show tax because I got a check for $100,000.
Nope.
Newsflash, not the case. So anyways, I go and spend the $100,000. I paid $60,000 for an apartment in New York, but I had a roommate paying me back, and then I subleased it, and they paid me back. Anyways, it wasn't that horrible of an investment, but obviously not the smartest thing I could have done. And then the rest of the money I spent taking my family on, like, nice dinners, and I bought one pair of shoes, and anyways, I spent the entire $100,000. I also got a car. Like, yeah, I spent the money. Okay?
Yeah, wow.
What I should have done was put aside 35 to 40% of the money for taxes so that I'd be ready to pay that. But I didn't do that. I spent it all. And so I spent the next several years paying back the money in taxes to the IRS. Whenever you watch a game show and you see, like, oh my God, they won $10,000 or they won a new car or whatever it is, just take that with a grain of salt, because not only are they going to be taxed on the actual cashola that they bring home, but like when you get a free car, you don't really get a free car. You have to pay the taxes and then all the other things that come.
I actually didn't know that part.
On television. For the $1 million that you win on Survivor, you probably got to pay like $400,000 in taxes. That's nuts. But anyways, anytime I talk about this, people always freak out and they're like, "Oh my God, you're such an idiot." It's like, yeah, I was kind of an idiot. That's why I make.
You know, she was 19. I completely understand why it happened. You know, she was a 19-year-old with $100,000 in her pocket. They didn't take out the taxes. I get why she got into the position she got into. It also does suck that no one around her family didn't even let her know, like, hey, you're going to have to give some of that up for taxes, or no one told her to at least get a financial advisor, at least to say to manage this $100,000 so, you know, he can at least get him an investment going for. It's just bad financial decision. And honestly, she was 19. I can't really blame her as much. I put that more on family, honestly.
I just want to come on here and say you had all year to get your AC fixed before the summer. You chose shrimp, crab legs, and lobster tail.
Hey.
Look who boiling now.
Because it is hot as hell outside. It's that heat SpongeBob and Patrick felt under that lamp in Shell City. And you knew it was going to be like this. You knew global warming wasn't no joke.
Yeah.
Now look at you, riding with your windows down just to avoid getting boiled in that car. And shit, right about now, it's so hot outside, it don't even make a difference with the windows down.
You basically just choosing between moving hot-ass air or still hot-ass air.
It's still hot.
It's still
Key
hot.
takeaway. Go ahead, get that AC fixed.
And leave juicy seafood alone.
So that was just a quick one for y'all of some of the weirdest financial decisions some of y'all could actually make out there. Please, if you've seen some of this stuff right here, don't do it. Make the right decisions for a better future. I'll see you guys in the next one.